So I tried some headphones in Hi-Fi Gallery or Egghead Audio Hub, depending on what do you like to call it. Let's talk about it. So before I start this video on, I'm just going to say quickly that the Gorilla video is almost done with the comparisons. I just need to play games with it, and then I start making the video. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about the Gorilla right now. We're gonna talk about headphones. So we got the Sennheiser HD660S2, the Sony MDR-7506, and the Meze 99 Classics. Spoiler alert, I ranked them in that order. So first, I'm going to talk about the Sennheiser HD660S2. So before I tried them, I already tried the HD600, the HD650, and I love their mid-range performance. They're the best mid-range that I've ever heard in a set of cans. And not just that, they're also one of the best in terms of timbre, or how natural or realistic an instrument sounds, basically. They're my benchmark for that. Not just benchmark, they're like that headphone that does that really well. And I went in and tried the HD660S2, thinking it's going to be the same thing. It's not. It has the timbre, it has the mid-range, but scooped up by a bit. It's noticeable, and because of that, I don't really feel like it's as intimate sounding, or like in a bad way. Because the special thing about the HD600 and HD650 is that for an open back, they are not wide. They sound really intimate and sweet sounding. And the HD60S2, it tries to do that, but as a result, it didn't really sound as special, or at least it kind of shows the flaws of its like chassis design or something, because I don't really feel like the HD650 and the HD600 to be very spacious sounding, and the reduction of upper mids combined with that chassis design, it just I just perceived it as vocals this forward, and I want my vocals. So no, which is a shame because they made the Sennheiser HD800S. I also tried that. Wide stage. Holy, it's one of the wider headphones that I've tried. They're that headphone for staging. Like HD600 is like that headphone for timbre, but HD800S is like really wide, and the HD60S2 is like, yeah, it's the same stage as the HD600 and the HD650, which is sad because the HD660S2 is expensive. So I I think it's only for people who want less vocal presence compared to the 650 and the 600. There's graphs, I'll probably show graphs, but yeah, it's not going to be as intimate or closed in or like sweet sounding as the 600. But if you prefer a more relaxed vocals for headphones, it may be an option. But personally, I just get the HD600 or HD650 and just EQ. And I think that's just me. I just really think that HD660S2 is like kind of too expensive for what it is. Still good though, not the worst I've tried. Speaking of, I also tried the Sony MDR-7506. Oh my god. When I tried them, I always had this impression, oh look, these studios, right? They all produce with these headphones, the legendary headphones. So maybe because they're used for a studio, they're also like pretty good as like a common, usable thing that you can just use for casual listening. And for some people, they actually use it for casual listening. I think Demon Dice, when she streams, she uses the Sony MDR-7506. It has a reputation. So even though there's that, I always think, okay, let's level it down. I'm just gonna get in here, no expectations, right? Just go in with my own ears, just judge it with my own mantra. It's bright. Surprisingly, for a close back, it doesn't have bass, which is really bad because it is like bright sounding. I'm not sure if it's like sharp sounding or it's glary sounding. Like glary in terms of too much vocal emphasis. But either way, I'm not going to listen to the Sony MDR-7506 for a long period of time. Long periods of time. So it's really bright. It's I don't think I would use 7506 even for mixing. I mean, the only reason for people who get the 7506 is more because it's durable, it's fine, but also for some people they say this treble is so that they can reveal the bad stuff in the mix. And fine, but at the same time, that's what a Bayer dynamic person will say. So, sorry, but again, I don't think you would buy the 7506 unless you are really looking for that reputation or you want treble. But for me, no, just get a more balanced set of cans. And speaking of balanced, or the inverse of balance, the Meze 99 Classics. Yes, I think I just mentioned like 2 DankPod specials now. Where can I start? I'll just get this right off the way before I destroy the product. So, it's comfortable. Honestly, the Meze 99 Classics is very comfortable. The head suspension strap, so soft, evenly distributes around my head. So I have no doubt that I can use this for long periods of time in terms of like wearing it. But the sound is how can I say this? It's okay. Why am I making it hard for myself? It's easy. It's V-shaped. It's V-shaped. So think about the treble of the 7506, right? Like how it's like either glary or like boosted in treble. Imagine that. Make it more, and then make it aggressively bass boosted. Like really bass boosted. Like, straight up. So as a result, it's not something that I would use like at all. I'm not gonna buy that. It's fun to listen to, and then later on you just feel fatigued after like 30 minutes or like a few songs because it's just too much for my head to even hear. It's too much for my ears. It's just not natural. It's just not smooth. It's a bit it's really aggressive sounding, and at the end, no. So I think that's it for my time in Egghead. I only demoed like 3 headphones. I think I'm just gonna end this video right here. So comment down below about your experience with those 3 headphones, and if you want more of me just talking about headphones, like quick impressions, like this video. Comment down below if you want more. If I want me to make a review, that's going to be for a long time. We have to be really honest. I need more money for that. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.